Hello and welcome to 2024 League of Legends. This is Harrisburg Community College versus Guilford Tech Community College. I have Than here as well as Jeb, and we'll be passing over things to Jeb to introduce.
Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Jeb. Here I'm from Harrisburg Area Community College. Here we got NJCAA. I believe this is week 6, and just a little bit of information. I believe this is a best of 3. A little bit about me. I'm just, helping out on Hacks League team. We've been having a decent season so far. Few forfeits, a win and a loss, but overall it's been a great time. And Than, I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Thank you, Jeb. My name is Tan Nguyen, and I'm a student at Guilford Tech Community College. Yeah, I'm a support player, and my favorite champ is Brand. I love my Brand. Yep, I love my Brand so much. He's so annoying.
Yeah, Brand is very annoying to play against. I will agree with you on that. And it looks like here we're going to be moving into the pick draft phase, I guess. So yeah, we're going to see. Looks like out of Titans here, we got a Senna and a J-Span. And on the Hawk side, we have a Belveth and a. That's Hui, right? I believe in the bottom right.
Yes,
that is Hui.
yes.
Okay. What do you think about this, Than?
Well, they started with, I guess, they've been Belvet and Hui for mid lane and our jungler. That would be an interesting match. I mean, they're forcing us to like play something like off, a little bit off meta or yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. I must say, I guess we do have. I guess both of us are from opposing teams, but I'm sure we will be able to keep this as, calm and fair as possible. Hopefully, no fighting.
Neutral ground.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Got the Misfortune ban as well as that's Sylvanas.
Yep. Looks like we are moving into picks here too. On Hawk's side, we have a
Smolder,
Smolder.
Maokai.
Yeah, those are Veigar going for that scaling in the late game too. That's good pick overall, to be honest. It's a good safe pick, has that control, that damage, and then Maokai too. So they might be looking for some type of a team fight comp here, being able to one up on each other, and
late game there.
Yeah, for sure. And then Smolder, I do believe, I don't know if he got changed this last patch, but Smolder seems pretty busted, especially with that late game just execute. That is it's a good one to grab for sure. But yeah, so it looks like here they're going Xayah, another safe pick. They are. It does really look like they're going for that team cup. Yeah. Another good champ to grab too. He's got that CC, that shielding, can zone pretty well, and we're gonna move on to the second banning phase. Looks like we're taking out a Malphite. Yep. Another twisted. Switched it up. I know Talon is directly at our I believe he's playing top lane.
Then Ornn is we got Ornn, the last man for Hawk.
Yep. So Ornn, Malphite, we got Misfortune, Hui, Belveth. Oh my gosh, can't speak. And then on Titan's side here, we got Senna, Jace, Silas, annoying one to get out of there. Talon ban and an Echo ban as well. So yeah. What do you all think about these bans so far?
Looks like very strong bans.
Yep. Taking out like individually strong champions,
yeah,
especially
very strong champions. The Jace,
MF
Talon,
as well.
Echo, Malphite.
Yep,
very strong late game champs.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see here what they want to lock in next. And we got that Ashe there. It's going to be an interesting last pick for
that Ashe.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. But yeah, so I guess Titans are going for that late game team fight. Hawks, I know
Mm.
Udyr is pretty strong earlier in the game. And they got Morgana for that just annoyingness of a support. So good to see here. And a last second pick Renekton. I haven't seen a Renekton in a while. Man, that's awesome to see.
Renekton will be a good pick. They're fun.
Yep. And it does look like they are going that team fight. We're gonna be able to lock in that confirmation here with Titan's last pick, but yeah, will be an interesting one here for sure. 3 seconds left here for Hack.
And we got Vi.
That was Titans.
That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. Dang. This is gonna be a good match.
Hey, they've got strong on Titan's side.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Renekton's gonna be a good lane bully early game.
And Vi's that's jungler. That'll be good.
Yes. So I guess Smolder. I always viewed him as an ADC, but I guess Smolder's played mostly in mid lane.
I think so too.
Okay, because that would make sense if Ashe is.
Ooh, Volibear pick. Very strong.
Ooh.
Very strong pick. Able to get that tower dive down with that ult, especially. They're probably going to be looking for some sneaky things like that.
Be fun.
I guess for anyone watching this a little bit newer, now that this pick phase is over, we will be moving into, it's called a spectator delay. So I think as long as everyone's fine, we can probably just talk through these couple minutes while the game starts, talk a little bit about the comp, and I guess more of the point of it is just so that the other opposing team can't look at the stream and say, oh, that's where they are, and then be able to cheat from it. So that's why Riot itself has a stream delay in its spectator role, and I'm guessing they're moving on to that now. So I guess if we want to just talk about the teams individually here, kind of just go over the comp itself. We got Vi, Renekton, Xayah, Veigar, and Maokai. I feel like Xayah, Veigar, a little bit more of a late game role, but they do have a good comp there for team fights. Team fighting against Titans is going to be extremely tough. It looks like here on Hawk's side, they got Smolder, Udyr, Morgana, Ashe, and Volibear. I'm guessing they're going to be looking for those picks. They got that Ashe ult, hopefully catch someone out, stun someone. They got Morgana stun as well. And then Udyr's got that early game stomp, and they're probably going to try to ride with that. And I'm guessing try to get an early game lead off of that. And then to wrap it up, they do have the Volibear ult too. So fighting over towers, fighting, just having a good engage in general. They have a lot of engage, but Titans do have that really good defense. They have a good response to that engage as well. So, yeah, it'll be an interesting one here. Good teams on both sides. So, Fan, is there anything you got on
I think Hawks are pretty good team comp. I mean, as for later game, as ult, the arrows its cooldown is super low, so they can really start combat a lot. They also have Morgana to protect Ashe from either Maokai or Veigar stun. So they're really good.
CC for Morgana, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then they also have that shield too.
Yeah.
So that Veigar can be kind of shoved aside, with using his cage, because Morgana just clicks one button on anyone and suddenly they can walk right through it. So great ability.
Yeah. As for the Titans, they're probably gonna play around like Veigar, the stun from his E. It's a pretty good AoE stun over there. So either Smolder or Ashe got caught, then it's gonna be a really good team fight for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to go off of that, so they do have that Morgana shield, but they on Titan's side here, they have a Maokai ult all in. They have a Veigar cage, annoying to deal with. They have a Renekton that can go all in, and then Vi that has a point and click all in. So if they kind of work together on this, they can try to bait out that Morgana shield. And as soon as that shield gets used, bam, Vi's gonna try to rush in there and try to, on Smolder or Ashe or something like that. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one to see how they're gonna try to work around that Morgana shield. But that's if they want to go all in. There is still 4 other people on the Hawks side that have abilities as well, so you can't just run in there at
It'll be
Smolder.
good for late game if it gets to that point. Hopefully,
Agreed.
all these champions this game are late game.
Correct. This is a very late scaling game for sure. So everyone buckle in. This is probably going to be a long one. Also, anyone in the stream, for me, I have a dog in my house. So if you hear something barking, no, it's not the league stream. It's probably me. Don't worry. He's probably just chasing his own tail or something like that. So don't be alarmed. Just sometimes he is one of the loudest barks ever. So, that explains that, I guess. And also, I haven't casted too much this season as well. So when I mispronounce names and champions, please don't make fun of me. Just stumbling over myself here. So bear with me as I try to talk through this. But so yeah,
we'll get through it together.
Yes, we will try our best for sure. Any other thoughts from you two on these picks and bans? I think we pretty much covered it all.
Not really. Have you seen the Veigar with tank items?
Tank Veigar?
Yes.
I have not.
Oh, the Veigar with tank, you can just build Warmog and Rod of Ages, and then you can just farm with the Q. So in late game, you're gonna have both damage and tanky. That is
I have seen that Bruiser Veigar. It was a while ago, but I just despise mages now in League. I think I feel like mages have so much more health than assassins and stuff do. I feel like I'm pretty even. I'm playing Zed or something like that, and they got an Ari or something like that. And I just feel like they have so much more HP than I do. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, the magic items in the game, but I miss old League. I wish I'm an assassin guy. So I love going that lethality, and now they just got nerfed a lot of the lethality items. So it's I'm crying a little bit. But I think I just got word that we're moving into the match here within the minute. So now that, chatted a little bit about the picks and the bans, we will be moving into the first match here. Like I said, I believe it is a best of 3. This will be a good match. I think Hack did play Guilford in the past, and I think we did lose. So I'm sure they're fired up and going to try to even that out. But, yeah, so... Yeah. Anything from y'all before we hop into first?
There it is.
30 seconds until
we are in here. All right. Well, first match looks like Guilford's going for the Tri-Bush bot lane 5 stack, and Hack's keeping it a little passive here at their 5-point start. So, they're going for the invade.
And they know.
Yep, Ash knew better, stayed back a little bit, and the plans have been foiled.
Minions have spawned.
And then I guess anyone newer, the league's just MOBA game, top-down view. They're usually
3 lanes.
Longer. Yep,
4
3
lanes technically, but
true. Yeah, if you include that jungle, they got 4 type of roles, I guess you could say like that, where people will be. It is a MOBA, top-down. The games do go longer than other typical multiplayer games. Stay tuned, but here we go. We got Hat starting here on blue side, and Guilford starting on their blue side as well. Yeah, and we're just gonna go into lane phase here. You'll see both teams just kind of throwing stuff at each other, hitting these little minion guys to get gold and XP. This is kind of how the league just goes in general in the beginning. It's kind of a little bit more boring and dry, but as we move throughout this match, we'll definitely see a lot more action, and the stakes are sticks are here too, nearing the end of the season, so everyone's kind of playing safe and you know, a little bit more cautious than normal.
Trying to get the wins and winning the lanes.
Don't want to be the one that messes up on tiptoes. So. Yeah, you'll see here this crocodile and bear going at it all the time at top lane.
Sounds like Florida.
It does sound like Florida. That would not surprise me if I saw it in news. Crocodile attacks a
Florida
bear.
lane.
Oh, and the flash, and first blood.
Yep, good play there from the Titans here. Renekton getting that flash on, stunning volley bear, and able to pick up that first blood. Good call. And then after you see that nice fight, you go down here and see a barn, and you're just throwing pebbles at each other bot lane.
Oh,
It looks like that she's preparing.
Trying to get this gank in here. There is no vision here from Hack, so they might be able to make something happen. It is close to turret. Oh, and we'll get the
W.
Very nice.
Nice. Can we get a kill? And a kill for ADC.
Yeah, good play there from Vi.
That was a very good play.
Yeah, I mean,
Going
waiting
back to
there.
minding her own business.
Lucky there wasn't vision there. I'm sure Hack
Yep.
will reflect on that. That costed him.
That looks like that a pink board got bought.
Yep. So yeah, right now we got Titans 2-0. Good plays from them. And yep, we're just gonna see some more boringness until ganks start to happen. We do have Renekton and Volley that are going at it up here, but it's just gonna fizzle out as that goes in the top lane. Pretty even match in mid lane here. We got Smolder and Vagar. You can see, I guess for anyone watching, the bottom middle of the screen there, that's kind of the scoreboard for League of Legends. So you can always see, you have your KDA, you have that gold numbers, like your minions, your amount of kills, I guess you could say. And then on the right are wards. So wards are just, things you can put throughout the map.
We got a support roaming to mid. And get a ball and Smolder flow away.
Yeah, Smolder flies away. I still don't know that champ at all. I should by now, but
Yeah.
too many champs coming out now in League of Legends for me to keep up with it. Kind of insane. Yeah, pretty even so far. And I guess along with that bottom scoreboard, you can look at the top too. Up there, it shows like more team objectives. 3-0, those are kills, and then you have your gold, and then just towers and
Renekton took
dragons.
out Volley Bear top lane.
He did?
Like did a little bit
Oh,
of a,
he did.
Yeah, it was 3-0 now.
Looks like Smolder is out of mana. And Vagar is about to out of mana too.
Yeah, we do have Vi and Udyr here, both hovering in the mid lane. Looks like they're going to come for an invade. This is, I believe Udyr does outdamage Vi early. Probably going to pull off there, but yeah, good catch on that Renekton and Volley in the top. I totally missed that. So. Got Smolder TPing back to that mid lane, and we might see Udyr try to pick up Grubs here. He's in the top lane. They're going for Grubs. I'm sure Vi will respond to that, and we'll see here any minute. Guess WoW is taking these. What are these? Are Grubs, right? Yeah, these are Grubs. Just give team objective, pushing towers and stuff.
And 2 grubs down, 1 more to go.
Yep, here we go.
Contest for
And
Vi. I don't think
Vi is gonna come. There we go. That 3 grubs for
You
Hawk.
just saw it happening.
Yeah, good call there. They saw that Volley Bear had priority in top lane, so
Volley Bear's a little bit pushed up here.
yeah, we're gonna see this triple gank here. This is not looking good for Volley.
Oh, Volley's it's not 6 yet. Renekton is about 6.
Volley Bear gets out.
Volley Bear ulted.
Yep, good call there. Turn back, hit Vi a little bit, take him down. And this time, you see how they're responding to this. When they, focus resources in the top lane, Hack's going to try to go for an objective from the bot side. You'll see how it worked out pretty nice for them. So while Titans are up on them kills, do have them 3-0. Hack's still trying to stay in here, getting them grubs and dragons. So good to see stuff isn't going to waste here when you lose something, if that makes sense. Try to make it back in another way. I guess.
Pushed in. Polybear.
I believe Renekton does have ult. So probably
Renekton does have ult.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, yeah. And I guess the final thing about the stream, if you look on the right and left side of the stream, you can see their champions and spells and their ultimates. In case anyone's wondering, watching for the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the right side of the map is like on top of the mini map is like the timer for dragons and barons and red and blue buff. The little icon on top of the champions should be their ults, and also there's some other spells.
Yep.
Yep, so we can kind of try to predict what they do based on that information. Just a reminder as well, this is a delay as well. So, yeah, that's why we're able to view it. It's awesome. Get to stream it. And this will be, I'm guessing this will be a late going game. I know it is 3-0, but these teams are so based around late game and team fighting. It'll be interesting to see where this goes for sure.
Yeah, it'll be really good.
Yeah, Titans got 3 kills, but the Hawks also got their first dragon and also the 3 grubs. So
Yeah, late
it's
game
kind of even.
dragons are very.
Yes.
You gotta respect
Important.
it. Yeah.
Looks like Hack is trying to come down here, try to gank on that Vagar, but won't be able to get anything from it.
Vi's over there too. Do we have a gang? No, we don't.
Nope. Looks like we might have a little
Look like
bit
going
of a
to
scuffle
top.
here. Yep, they have
Oh,
Malachi coming
and
up.
support's
too.
over.
Udyr coming in here. We have Vi, Udyr.
Vi ulted and the Volibear ulted.
Polybear ulted.
Oh,
Gonna get out.
and Maokai's here too.
Dude,
Get out. He got the move speed ult. Oh,
Doesn't
it got stunned from Renekton.
Wow, that is unfortunate. They were both going to go over the wall, but the Malachi slam actually hit
got
him.
TP.
I believe it hit him in the middle of the air, too, and pushed him over the wall.
I'll see.
Dang. So that was, even trade there for both teams, kill for kill.
We got Sion level 7 with Ashe, no ult. And I believe Sion still have ult.
Morgana here, not able to hit the stun, though. Unfortunate. Man, Malachi's support, out of all the supports, him and Alistair, I think, make me the most mad, just walking around the whole map, and it's a good strategy for sure, being able to pick up a lot of kills like that.
Yeah. The one thing I love about Maokai is like his E, like the zapping, is it gives you vision, but also deal damage. Although probably just a bit, but it can block off something else. Oh, and
You're in trouble.
Yep. Got Udyr running into 2 there, and then Vagar comes in with that flash and that ultimate ability. Are able to take him down, and because of that,
Vagar's
we'll be able to...
chunks people.
Yeah, that is quite a crazy ult for sure. Looks like Titans will be able to pick up the second pair of drugs off of that pick. So good from them. Definitely doing a lot of like group ganking, if that makes sense. They're wandering a lot together. They almost always have 2 or 3
Grouped up.
responding. Yeah. Which is it's definitely a good strategy for sure. Yeah, good call from Titans on the communication, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
What else we got here? So we got a little bit of recap. We got 5-1. Both teams got grubs. Hack is up a dragon. They do have a little bit of a gold lead here, but generally everyone
Next Drake in 25 seconds, then it's gonna be Fire Drake.
Okay, so yeah, that one's probably gonna be contested. Dragon's pretty nice to get.
The wave in mid lane is already pushed. It's gonna push back, so they might get Bryo to get Dragon right now.
Yeah, looks like we'll be having a team fight here. We got Volibear coming down as well. They're going to try to make it a 5v4. Renekton's teleport is not up, so they will not be able to respond with that.
Okay, Udy's trying getting rid of the word. And he got caught with the E. Okay. And
They're able to shut them down. Maokai will go down for that, but now they do not have a jungle.
Oh,
They're gonna
ulted. He's aiming for Vega. Vi's there, save him.
Oh, looks like they will be able to pick up the kill on Zaya.
That was just cute. Oh, no,
And the ult from Vega.
Yeah.
So again, good play from Titans there for sure. Looks like they will be able to pick up drag off of that trade. It is unfortunate how they get caught out there in Blue Deer. That's just how the game goes.
Very early in the fight, yep. But that's what you gotta do sometimes, is take out the strongest one if it's caught out, yeah.
He is coming in here. They will be able to probably pick up a double kill here. They do have a teleport coming in from Renekton.
That goes down.
And they gotta get out of there. Oh, that's Veigar now.
Vi goes down.
Yeah.
And
I guess when talking about team comps here, you can see they picked Zaya for their ADC. Zaya's got that late game, just farm, whole game long. She has that ultimate that's, keeps her pretty safe, especially from someone like a Morgana. And that leaves Maokai open to that roaming role. That's why you almost never see Maokai with Zaya. It's because of that ADC pick, you can have your support roam about and help out the rest of the team.
oh, the Morgana got her her animation long like that. It's so funny.
Yeah. Looks like they were trying to do some 3v1 bot lane, but that does fizzle down. I really got about a 3k gold lead here on the Titans side. Look at that, Maokai in the bot lane. It does look like Vi and Renekton are going for that Herald. I don't think Hack will be able to respond to that. Yep, we'll be able to get it. So yeah, good plays from the Titans here. They're constantly roaming together, getting those objectives. They're not letting their snowball go to waste. They're going to try to keep rolling and rolling on that, and it's good to see. That's one thing you'll notice, like low elos. One team will get a nice lead and then immediately blow it off. You'll see that back and forth.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
low ranks. So.
Oh.
Good dodges there. Oh my gosh, from Smolder flying all around. There goes.
Okay, wait, can they get the Renekton?
It's a 2v1. Renekton saving his E to get out. Healing a lot.
And Smolder's there too. Nice one.
Good shutdown there from Misa.
Shutdown.
Like Zaya lost bot lane there in the midst of that fight.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good catch! You're catching all these things. These cameras are all over for me. So good catch there in the bot lane. We're able to shut that Zaya.
I think this turn is lost.
Yep.
And there we go.
Is that first? I think top lane's turret.
Top lane was first, and then that was
Yep.
second.
Yeah.
But that'll allow bot lane to roam.
It will, for sure. And you'll see here, just in like 3 minutes, that 3k gold lead went down to almost nothing.
It's even now, yeah.
And I guess that shut down on the Renekton and that turret really helped out a lot. So good maneuvers there, able to get back into this game a little bit more for Hack, and able to almost do the kills as well.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to say in the early game since we have like Zaya, Veigar, and Smolder. Yeah.
Rift, so we'll be seeing that here soon.
Oh, shoot it. Yeah, I might be able to drop that in the mid lane or something like that. I think mid is a little bit lower.
Yeah. And that was a trade.
Looks like we got Jeff the Squid on Veigar. That's an awesome name. Jeff the Squid. That is awesome. Yeah, there he is. On that little Veigar. No one be deceived by that tiny little
Hey, that little Veigar is...
That thing will one-shot you out of nowhere. One of the craziest things to see in this game.
EQR.
You know it's bad
over.
late game, you just get hit by a W and a Q and you're gone. Like,
Yeah.
that champion is very scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even have to ult as Vigor to get a kill. It's just
Nope. So I guess one cool thing about Veigar that some people don't know, him and Nasus alike, if they kill something with their Q, they get
No, get Renekton riding the
Yeah.
arrow. There we go.
going in. Muso's just gonna take down that Herald, but I thought Vi had the Herald. That's great.
I think she popped it
Oh, okay.
in lane and then went
Yeah.
back roaming.
Okay. Oh yeah. So back to what I was saying. With Veigar, what makes him scary is if he kills something with his Q, that gives him infinite scaling AP, I guess.
Oh, and the shield is gone.
Yep. I don't know if we get out of this one.
And the
Those
flash. Morgana, can he survive? Oh, the flash.
5 in.
Flash got stunned. Ulted.
We'll go down.
Oh, here comes the Vigor.
Yep. We do have a teleport coming
Oh,
in here
there
from
it was.
Volley.
That was a Vigor Q ult.
Yeah, looks like it might simmer out now. Good catch there from Titans. Does go down. Volley does pay for it, but yeah, man. Every time I talk about something, they decide to get in the fight. It's crazy. Looks like they will be going for drag here. Good call. Their Axe Jungle is down, so
Yep,
should be able to
that's it.
secure this. Alright, so hopefully third time's the charm here. When Veigar kills someone with his Q, he gets more AP and AP and AP and AP, and if that goes on for the whole game, man, he'd be one shot.
Yeah.
He looks at you wrong and you just die. Like, it's one of the scariest champs in this game.
Yeah. Him and Cho'Gath, I fear.
Yep. That and a good Nasus too, stacking the whole game and
Yep, if
Hey,
you ignore the
yes.
Gnosis early, it's
It's
over
over.
late game. Yep.
yeah.
I watch plenty of people.
Identify target.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Cho'Gath, Gnosis, and Vigor are, yeah, they're scary. Ever since they changed the Cho'Gath, years
Mhm.
ago it's been, but him just turning into Godzilla is brain.
yeah. That champion is crazy. Yeah, it is quite scary when you see a Nasus. It's just a full tank running around and he tees you for over half your health. I don't know.
Yep.
Wraith and Squid here going at it in the bot lane, but don't think anything will happen here. Vi is bot lane as well, but I don't know if they'll be able to.
Squid recalling.
Yeah, you're going back. Looking like we are pretty even here. Now, golds, they are up 2k gold. Have one more objective there. One tower each, so pretty good overall. Pretty even so far. I mean, that late game call is so far holding true. Not too much one way here for either team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll boil down to the force stack on Drake and or Baron.
That's true. A Baron right now, or soon anyway, could change change the
Yeah.
tide pretty heavily here.
Either Baron early,
Mhm.
and then get like 2 towers, feed off that, and then Baron late game.
Yeah, it is really looking like this will be a heavy objective game. Trying to get those drags and get
Yeah.
that Baron is a pretty big concern here from each side. As you can see, right after that, you can almost just see in the minimap,
there
everyone's
is.
near that top
Yeah.
portion of the map, you know.
Everybody's
Kinda.
watching for the Baron.
Kind of tiptoeing around, a little scared of who's gonna make the first move. So. Yeah, I wonder, are they gonna go for this Baron right now?
Vigor's bot lane being unanswered.
Does have teleport as well, so they
Yeah.
will be able to respond. So will Wraith on Smolder as well. So they're probably gonna stick to each other in an off lane and teleport.
Here
in.
soon, Renekton and Volibear's gonna have teleport up at the same time. So,
Oh my!
Oh my
there goes
god.
Morgana.
With the shield, even with the shield.
With a shield,
Shield?
two
Yes.
abilities, still took him down.
Whoa.
We do have Smolder down here in the bot, and they are starting Baron. This is where Titan has to make a call. Did they commit to that Baron, or does someone respond to the bot lane? Baron hurts early. You can see they're all getting chunked right now.
Okay.
They might be able to... I don't think they can take it.
I don't think he did.
They're gonna try to go in on this.
Odier's
Yeah.
going in. As ulted. Oh, Maokai.
They teleported in.
Oh,
Yeah, Vagar's here, but now he's kind of caught out. Everyone dipped or got killed pretty early. And might be able to pick up the kill here on Vagar. Might be able to just slip away. And his ult comes out.
oh.
Unfortunate there for a jungler.
So it looks like Baron's well and alive for now.
Yeah, for now, yeah.
For now.
Yeah, that's kind
That
of
was a 3-in-1 turn.
yeah. That would have.
That was a good
Everybody
fight for
got
Hawk.
super low though.
Yeah, you could kind of see on Titan's side there. It was almost just they didn't commit. They were a little scared, you know, to just go all in on that Baron or fight.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you can
And
kind
then there
of
was a lot of damage from Baron already
Correct.
taken,
Yeah.
so that's when Hawk went in.
yeah, that indecisiveness can really hurt you, you know, especially when Baron's there spitting
Yeah.
at you the whole time.
Yeah.
So that is
Baron
unfortunate.
counts a quarter of your health, and then that's when to get answered.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see here on Titans that probably won't happen again. And, you know, after
Drake's
that,
up in 20, it looks like allowed.
yep. Well, this is gonna be a good fight here in the bot lane, hopefully. Bot side, I should say. Both tops do have teleport, so we're probably gonna see them come in here, try to get this dragon. You know, seeing this mid lane, Vagar 5-0 and Smolder 2-0. It's kind of both of them are kind of scaling champs, and this is gonna be interesting moving on here. Pretty fun movement.
Maokai got caught out.
Yep.
Oh, and
Maokai survives.
So we're not able to pick up that kill, but now it is looking like a 3v2 or
Yeah.
4v3 here. So
And remember, top lane does have teleports, but they are battling each other to the death, it looks like. Renekton barely survives. Renekton goes back in.
oh,
Misa does get out.
Oliver gets the shield.
Turret has been destroyed.
Good.
That's fine.
Good break secure from Hawks.
Yep, it's good to see. As soon as they did not pick up the kill on Maokai, but once they saw it, he was forced to back. They took that initiative
moved
and went
in.
straight for that
Because
dragon.
Maokai still had ult there, and he could have. That's what they were
Yeah.
banking on.
So I guess a little bit of a reflect, you know, Titans got that loss of that Baron, but I'm sure it probably won't happen again, you know. They realize now you kind of have to just commit to it or commit to fighting. Just because these picks in general on both teams are kind of...
Like I said, it's late game scale. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. I think the Hawks mid laner is doing really good. Like, you let Smolder go along and then farm, he's gonna be a killing machine later on.
Yeah.
Like right now, he's probably just over 125 stack already, and it's only 100 more until like 225 to get a small version of Elder buff.
Yeah, that is something you have to look out for. Especially, it's almost like if the other team has a Vayne and you kind of just let her go the whole game, it can really come back to bite you. Once they have 3-4 items under their belt. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening with Smolder. I mean, just good calls from him in general. Just kind of staying out of the fighting, staying passive, and statistically, you get your stats, you have a better chance of winning. So that's what his role is right now. Not quite like Vagar. Once you get 2 or 3 kills, you just start one-shotting people out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Okay.
trouble here.
Yeah, they got Volibear and Renekton here.
You got your deer coming down.
And the shield.
So that's interesting to see. Even with Black Cleaver, he still didn't really stand that much of a chance up against Volibear. But I know early game, Renekton kind of slaps the bear around, especially if you're going tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call from Misa there, kind of knowing his champ, knowing what it can do, and paid out for him there. And look at that. Look how even this game is. Talk about a late game, late.
200 gold
Like,
difference.
what I know, it's same kills, same dragons,
Yeah.
almost same objectives exactly. Like, this
It's like,
is as even
First
as you
blood
can
didn't
get.
even matter.
I know. These are games I wish you could just skip the whole beginning, because this is where it gets fun, like, now you actually do stuff. And
Yeah.
you have a TP here from Vega. It's a little risky. Oh, Jalen with a good flash there. Do have a fight here.
It went in. Did not.
I believe Smolder have this.
The Squid playing it safe.
Yep, Jalen able to just sneak out of there. Dang, the
And everybody's low enough that they cannot secure the Baron.
I mean, they might be able to with this bear as a tank. And he just came in, I guess. And now they have Ash too on the side and Storm.
Alkai does not have ult, and he's hanging out on the sidelines.
Yeah, I don't know if Titans will be able to contest this. I mean, if Vegar gets there quick enough, he may be able to, but it
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, able to pick up that Baron.
Good secure on Hawk's side.
Yeah, I mean, just good plays in general. I mean, Titans played almost a flawless early game. Really good ganks and, responding to things, and everyone could see that. And now it's, transitioning to this mid game, it was a little bit more rougher for them, but now we're going late game here pretty soon. We have that Baron. Now Hack almost has something to snowball on a little bit too. So Titans got to get through this phase. They got to just wait off this Baron and pick good fights. Because just lately it hasn't been going their way for the past few fights, and they need to kind of regain that, that lead.
Oh, I think we're gonna contest for Dragon now.
Yep.
We got Renekton pushing bot already.
Yep. It is interesting always seeing an objective nearly coming up and you look on the map and every single person's little picture down there. So it's like they're all flocking to it. It was fun to see.
Their rank is up and ready to be played.
Yeah, Collegiate's going to be big here, especially for here and the Bear.
Hawkstar, the Dragon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this Maokai ult to pop.
Maokai is flanking, but Maokai is going from behind. He's gonna ult.
Maokai ult.
Smite battle. Udyr does pick it up. Everyone is going in right now. Udyr coming in. Good ults from everyone. Pretty even so far, but it looks like Hack does have... Oh my gosh, Smolder already has the electrocute right now.
Yeah.
Or the
execution. Yeah, execute.
And there goes Smolder.
Good triple from Major.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
and he got the execute.
That was very smart.
Oh my gosh. Good play there. Really good play from
was.
that Vega. Very good. For anyone wondering there, you saw that Vega got executed. Why didn't anyone get the kill? Well, he got hit by someone, but was able to wait out that timer to where he's now passive again, I guess you could say. And he said, you know what, I ain't giving you this 300 gold. Somehow that little guy wobble hopped all the way to tower and was able to get out. So,
Yeah, he got very lucky.
Yeah. Jeff the Squid, I guess, still is 6-0. He did die, but he gave no one nothing, so. Good call, but I guess now we saw that fight. Smolder does have an execute, so that's going to be a tough one to deal with, especially in team fights. They're able to peel for him. Yeah. And Ash isn't out of the question too. So if you're trying to focus too much on Smolder, that Ash is slowly just going to keep chipping at you, and you don't even realize it.
Nope.
Yeah,
Or you go for it.
Yeah. The thing is, if they want to get to Ash or Smolder, they have to get through Volibear, which is like a huge mountain right now.
Yeah, it's like a moving brick wall right in front of you. It's crazy. Do you have a little bit of a thing going on up here? Kind of just walk by each other. I like it.
They were just waving.
Yeah.
They were, they thought the fight would take too long. Kind of dip.
Like, hey, what's up? And then just go on their own way.
Yeah, that
Saw each other at the mall and then just went forward.
Oh, I love those little interactions in League. You know, I'd rather just
Yep.
not fight. You know, they go about their own ways. So it's always I
Like,
love
our
League.
time could be used wisely elsewhere.
Exactly. You know, why fight each other? You know,
Yeah.
save that for the the actual team fight. So yeah, I wonder what the next thing is going to be here. We got Baron up 2 minutes here. Next drag 2:15.
And Titans, they did wait out the Baron, though.
Correct. That was really good for them.
Yeah, there hasn't been a team fight since, and it was...
Oh, they're going to go on here over next. They do have Vagar right below. Probably going to respond to this, but they should probably just dip out here. So correct me, do you need 4 drags for the buff, or is it?
Yes, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be a pretty contested drag here. So
Yeah.
if any... Sorry?
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with it being having to be contested
Yeah, it's
in the next 90 seconds.
So yeah, I guess drags all individually give their stats, but that 4th dragon is a really good one to get. You know, get the bigger buff, I guess you could say, for your team, and that unlocks the Elder Dragon. So if we get to Elder Dragon, that's going to be a fun thing to watch because
It comes 3-3 on the Drakes. If Titans gets this next Drake, then that'll be a good one to fight for.
Exactly. They're probably going to do everything they can to set up for this dragon. And honestly, if you look here at these timers, it's only 30 seconds in between. They might try to, hey, Titans, you want dragon? You know, let them take it and then go for Baron. Or vice versa, you know.
I mean, you can secure Baron and then make your way down to Drake.
You could, I guess, if you do it quick
within that
enough.
15 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, kind of just... Looks like Titans are not...
What team is that?
Right now, Hawks can literally do anything. They can try to control over like the river, both sides of the river, so they can just get Baron and go down to Drake, like you said, or just bait to go get Baron and then go down to Drake. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
They could just push the base too, because if they're gonna try to go dragon.
And they got Baron.
Secured Baron.
Baron secure. Looks like they were trying to respond, but they're a little late.
Yeah.
Volley Bear got on Vagar, does go in. Everyone's collapsing on.
Inside right to go.
Oh no!
Like
Unfortunate for Titans there. They do get the ace. It looks like
How
how
Hearts needs to
Yeah,
get
lady.
base.
Ladies and
This could
gentlemen,
be game.
we're looking at the
There's 20
smolder like
There's 20 plus
Yep.
seconds. Yeah, I think it's game because
their death timers are
nobody's able to answer.
Yeah, looks like we will be
I think
closing
it's-
out first game here. 24-15. Hacks will be able to take the first match here of the best of 3. Any after game thoughts from you two on that?
I think that it went really well.
Yeah.
Expected late game. Baron first Baron went down, and the second Baron was pushed to win.
Yeah, I think Smolder did a really good job. Like stay out in combat and then just farm all your way up to like get the passive from the queue, and from there you can just go and kill people. That's a pretty good strat from Hong, really.
You could, I mean, it was a really good game overall. Titans definitely ruled that early game. They had that early game strengths of roaming together, getting good ganks, and just, I mean, almost flawless early game. You just saw there were a couple fights they didn't come out on top of against Hack there, and Hack was able to, they did smart things. They rolled with those tiny little leads, and eventually over time, the snowball kind of changed into Hack's favor, and they kept it rolling, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anything else, or are we good to go?
I think that we're good to send it into a quick break.
Yep.
Alrighty, we'll hit this quick break. We'll be back in a little bit, and we'll move on to match 2.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Hello and welcome back in. We're going to get started with draft pick for game 2 in just a minute. I have Jeb here again and Than.
Hi. Welcome back. This is like the second game, and good luck on both teams.
Yeah. For the third time, welcome back.
Oh.
It's great to have everyone here. Good. Getting started in the second game here. Hack was able to pick up the first win there in the first match. But yeah, here we go. Game 2, starting off in the pick ban phase. And Than, what do you think about these bans so far on both teams here?
The first thing I noticed is they banned Smolder.
Sure.
Well, yeah, Smolder, I think is really strong right now. Like he did the scale against Veigar. I think Smolder can have like a really big impact for the team, like in late game than Veigar, because his Q can like execute everyone that hits. So it's pretty good ban from the Titans with Smolder.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there.
Mhm.
You know, Vagar was a good pick, good scaling, and you could see did
Mhm.
perform, did really well. But Smolder has that range
Yeah.
So instead of having someone that scales and is more of a mid range, you have Smolder that does almost as much damage, but can stay back and apply it to like everyone.
Yes.
That's why Smolder is
Yeah.
pretty busted right now for sure.
We got first pick on
mm,
Titans, it's Ornn, and on Hawks, it's Misfortune and Mordekaiser, it looks like.
Yeah. You can also see it looks like we got two of the same bands here from last time. We have that Hui and Belveth, and then we got rid of that
We got rid of
Maokai.
Maokai and
Oh my
Ash.
gosh.
Maokai. Yeah.
Yep. So you can see some targeted bans
Mm.
here from that first match. I didn't like you. I'm banning you. I didn't like you. Well, I'm banning you. So, wanting to see
Yeah.
that. Getting rid of that Smolder too is very big. So,
Rush pick from Titans.
Okay.
yeah. Looks like we have here, starting off, you'd see more of a team fight here in Titans, and then Hawks, you have that Misfortune damage, and then, oh, you're annoying. I'm Mordekaiser. I'm taking you out of the fight button.
Yep.
So, that's always a good one to have in your belt, I guess, to use. So, yeah, we're going to see here. We're going to have these last two picks here on both sides and kind of get more of an idea what their
Silver.
goal is. I never know anything for Silver. Like, she's just kind of there and does damage randomly.
Oh.
She throws discs.
It's battling and runs fast. So
We got
yeah.
both. We got both spell shield on both team. We got Silver E and then Morgana E.
Yeah, that Morgana's extremely annoying to
Morgana's
deal
back.
with. So good to see him back. We are moving here. Both teams did do 3 bans, 3 picks. Now we're moving.
Oh, the band Vagar.
Yep, I saw that coming too. And the Silas ban here from Titans. Silas is extremely busted and annoying, so good to see that, So
Yeah.
good pick there from Titans. And then final ban coming out. Victor. That is
We're focusing mid lane over here.
Yeah. You never see that ban ever. So I mean, I don't anyway in our matches, but it's good to see that. I like seeing other champs get mentioned. And then it looks like they probably will commit here on the Udyr. That champ is just annoying to deal with. So
that is definitely from the last game.
Yeah, getting rid of that deer, and we're gonna move on here to the final 2 picks for both teams. I have no idea. Not even
Oh, Kane
Kane.
jungle?
I think Kane just got a buff too. I believe.
I think so.
I think his red thing is stronger now.
The red form?
Mm-hmm. I think.
Think
There's too many patch notes. To read every single time they come out. And then here we got Titans. They got 2 seconds here.
got Viego jungle.
Viego. That's a good pick. I hate Viego. Feel like Viego just does so much more damage than what you expect.
Viego and Kane, that'll be a good match later.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, Viego walks up to you and, you think you're good and your health's gone then. Like,
and you become him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just a blink of an eye.
Anivia.
Oh, Anivia. I haven't seen Anivia for a long time.
Wait a minute. Wait, this is an interesting team. This is an odd team. I mean, they got that tanky, but they got like the passiveness of Sivir and Anivia being able to stay back.
And we got Anivia with her E, the wall with or knockup. That was so big.
Yeah, this is gonna be
And the last one is Akshan.
Okay. So here, just like the first match here, everyone just picked and banned. We're just going to take a couple minutes here to kind of talk about each side and kind of wait out this 3-minute spectator delay we got. So I'll kind of just lead us off on my first thoughts here. From Hack, we have that Misfortune, Morgana bot lane's got that, safetiness, having that shield, them stuns, but Misfortune putting out damage, and so does Morgana too. You you kind of ignore, going for the misfortune, and then your health's gone. You're like, why? So that's annoying to deal with. And then they got Mordekaiser in that top lane, so just not fun to deal with in general. Able to take someone out of the fight is extremely overpowered. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Mordekaiser taking Viego out of the fight a lot, because I know does have the strengths to fight Viego. But when Viego's taken away from going in on a whole team, it can be extremely annoying to deal with. For Titans, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are and then we have just Kane and Akshan here, able to roam pretty good and put out some good damage. So what are your thoughts, Kinkers, on the picks here?
I think it'll be good roaming mid game from each side. Misfortune strong with the Morgana support, as well as Thresh and Sivir. Bot lane, I think will be focused on. Really good with these picks. Anivia versus Akshan, that'll be good. And then the both junglers. I think that'll be
pretty annoying. I mean, those champs aren't that fun in general to deal with, but I ain't playing. I'm just watching, so
yeah,
I probably won't get too mad. So Thon, what do you think? What's your take on these picks here?
Well, for the Hawks, I think it's pretty much the same one from last game. Like someone get hit by Morgana Q, or if Mordekaiser get like ulted someone out of the battle, then the Hawks gonna have like a chance to like win the fight. But also we got in Titans, we have Thresh and Nivea, like to counter their like the king if he's want to jump in like Sivir. So it's pretty close. Viego can just steal more ult and then get someone in them with in his ult with him. So it's gonna be like 4 people in the same ult. That would be so funny.
That's gonna be so he can take Mordekaiser's ult, right, and use that on someone. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one to deal with. Also, that Morgana ult would be nice too if you can get in there, kill Morgana and use that, I guess. So. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, seeing how they play around that. Knowing Viego can kind of be a little bit diverse with his method of fighting in a team fight. It can be quite a challenge to deal with. And I guess looking at these bans too, Smolder's a good one to get out of there. We saw that we did pretty well in the mid lane with him staying back, farming all game. Able to scale and did it pretty well too. I think there was only one death from Smolder in the last game.
Yep.
So you could see, even though Veigar could one shot him, obliterate him off the face of the planet in a blink of an eye.
Both mid lane only had the one death up until the end of the game.
Yeah, well, I think if Veigar didn't
tried to tower,
Okay, yeah. So did he? Yeah. So yeah, they both had pretty much one death there. Silas, I know our mid laner likes to play quite a bit and can be quite annoying to deal with. Getting him out of there is always really nice too, because it's not like Viego where you actually have to take someone down to use their stuff. You just click R on them and suddenly you have their best ability, and not fun to deal with at all. So, any other thoughts on the bans?
No,
nope, not really. I love the auction mechanic. Like he can imagine if you push all the way back to their base, and then the auction like just kill someone, and your whole team is revived. You got you turn everything back to your advantage.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Okay. Well, we looked here. We went through both teams here, both sides, picks and bans. We are having a little bit of a delay here on actually getting into the match and through the delay. So I think we're going to go ahead and hop into a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes once the match starts. And yeah, I will see you all when once we get the game rolling.
welcome back in. We are getting into game 2.
Loves me? No.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a delay there on picking teams, so we weren't gonna yap anymore in your ears while that was going on. But here we go. You know, starting game 2 here. Finally, pick bands are done, and hopefully have a good game on our hands here. Looks like probably just gonna do a normal. Wasn't a 5-point start this time, but wasn't Hack red side last match? I think.
Yes.
They were.
Yep.
Yeah, the Hawks were red
Okay.
side.
So I wonder. I forget the rules. I think it's you can pick sides or pick champs first. I don't know. But,
I think if you lose, you can you can side.
okay, I see. 'Cause
Yeah.
I always get so sad when I play a match and I'm top side. I don't know what it is. I always play usually just as good, but tiring looking at the bottom of my screen. Yeah, but I guess kind of gonna see a little bit of a repeat this game. I'm guessing.
Oh,
both
there's a
teams-
fight in the jungle.
Oh, there is. Good catch there. Kane and Diego going at it.
Diego and first blood for the king. Woo.
Oh my! I did not. I gotta look at the map here. Holy smokes! That's everything. Yeah, good catch there. Kane,
Let me get back
you know,
into it. Alright.
knowing what he's doing and able to get that nice invade on Viego. So good call there.
There we go.
He's so sneaky. Even we can see it.
That was sneak. we can see everyone at all times.
Got a good invade.
We got a hook from Thresh. That's a good poke right there.
Yeah, a little bit of an engage, good trade, but guys able to walk out of there. Guessing Isa's gonna. I forgot you could cancel like that no more. It's always weird seeing someone cancel like Mordekaiser or Polo and stuff like that. I mean, good catch from Kane. There's probably gonna try to roll off of that, do a full clear, reset, and have a pretty decent lead there. And that helps getting to his red form earlier as well. So that is I mean, good call there from Han there on Kane.
Lane's pretty even, it looks like. Just feeding off minions at this point. Morgana is a little bit lower than lane should be.
Yeah, you might see something here in bot lane. Kane is bot side, but I'm guessing he's gonna back and reset. Spend some of that filthy gold he just got in the first couple minutes. So.
Yeah, he just cleared their jungle.
Yeah, and I guess is Thresh technically a melee or a ranged champion? I don't.
Yes.
That's a good question.
I think Magic, like, I would say range.
Because I don't know if like Kane would try to like focus Thresh in the bottom end of the
I would say
stack.
range because abilities are based on range.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I think that cleanser is like a little bit wasted.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think you can get rapid fire cannon on Thresh. So I guess now you can get it. I think on melee champs too. But I remember back in the day going like crit lethality Thresh. So I think he is technically ranged. So I don't know if Kane's gonna try to focus him or whatever. But I know Kane does want to reach that red form. You know, the earlier the better.
I'll play Ornn.
Diego, Flash. I think that's gonna be like a red form Kane later on.
For sure, I'm gonna have to agree on that. You know,
With an upgrade from Ornn, yeah.
Yeah, they got. I mean,
Ornn's low on mana. Lane's pushed in, break is up.
probably gonna see just top to bot line rotate coming from Kane, try to get that dragon, and same thing from Viego too. You can kind of see they're pretty evenly matched in the jungle, just like position wise, and we're gonna see that bottom side rotate and contest for that drag. But it does look like he is gonna go for grubs, so good call on him. Knowing Viego is that little, knowing he is a little bit behind, he's gonna try to use that. Yeah, good call.
Got a recall from Morg.
I wonder if we're gonna see Viego
Morg
go
has
straight for
teleported
this.
in.
Go straight for this drag or not? I don't know.
He's gonna have to because Kane's top lane.
Yeah.
That'll be good in answer Drake on bot.
I know a lot of people like taking this trade early on, Grubs over Drake, but I really don't know.
Oh, I think Viego's gonna solo the Pet Dragon.
Yeah,
Rest
that's
going
fine.
in on Dragon. I think defending it. There it goes.
Yeah. Kane is going to go for this gank in the top lane, though.
That's
Don't
a
think-
triple game. Oh, I want to survive. For now.
Drake is secured. No contest.
Yeah, definitely took the Grub Drake trade.
Yeah.
Pretty even, especially early game. But yeah, gonna see.
Kane's looking for invade. But there's
Well,
nothing left.
Yeah, nothing left. Poor Kane.
Oh.
Running all that way for nothing. Unfortunate. Might see something here in bot lane. We have, Titan's bot lane pushed up, and Viego is on that bot side as well, so they might look for something. Type of cool gank here. We're gonna see here if Thush can hit a hook. Yeah, this will be cool. Hopefully. Kane is still topside, working that topside a lot. Trying to get as many invades as possible on Viego's jungle here. Yeah, not too much to contest right now, I guess.
Oh, that's a good
down.
wall.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Jeff the Squid, it wasn't quite under tower.
Yeah.
But, good wall nonetheless. Still got a little bit of trade there. Man, Anivia is another one of those late game champs. Just puts that damage and then has that built-in Guardian Angel you have to deal with to take down the egg. Once they're done. Looks like they are trying to turn it here. Don't think they'll be able to make anything happen though. Everyone kind of pulls back. You can see again, this Kane is in his jungle. Oh my gosh, 24/7. He is looking for that early game fight. Really wants to.
He's at 59 minions against 40, so
Yeah, he's
that'll come up good late game.
for sure getting him that gold early.
That early build
Yeah,
for early
I got-
punishment. I mean, he already did an early punishment, but
yeah. And I guess Kane's also viewed as not even a champion until he hits form too. So that's probably his goal is getting in there, trying to fight people, get as many of those orb essence things, whatever as possible. So which is good for us. Gives us stuff to watch and trying to get people. So not no boring jungle, I guess you could say, doing nothing all game. Guy is caught out.
Oh.
Here.
Oh god, I had to flash out.
Oh, they do.
And Ushot is here.
Mid lane coming down for the gank. Might be able to pick up the kill on Sivir. Still has ult.
Oh, but Silver had to flash. Oh, this is
yeah,
a ghost.
Diego coming down here.
Silver
That's a
goes.
flash.
There we go.
And he took misfortune.
Good flash there on Diego's part, flashing through the Morgana Q. I every time I do that, I always get caught by it somehow. So good flash there from Viego, able to pick
More
up that
grubs
kill.
in 5.
Yep, already here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was top lane harassing the Ornn a little bit. A minute ago. Ornn's
And
making an item.
yeah, if they're not here, it's gonna be a 6 grub.
Do have the bird coming up here. Action is not here to contest.
Kane gets out.
He has the EL.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
almost. That was close. that was
That's fine. He got
good wall
one
there.
of the grubs, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of the grubs, though. I mean, if you get like 4 or like 5, you're gonna, you can push all the turret like really fast with them. And when you get 6, you get like little minions with you to like help you push.
Like,
guess
what's
Sorry?
his name? Like Malzar?
Yeah, like Malzahar.
Oh yeah,
Little
you spawn
thing,
those.
yeah.
Spawn those little. It's almost like Zizirot portal when that was in the game. spawns those
I
little grub things.
missed it. I
You
missed
missed
it.
those?
I missed the portal.
I missed it. That was one of my favorite items. Putting that down and just
That was
constantly
good with-
having a little
with
guy
Malzahar.
pushing. I don't. Why does I'm sure Riot does what they need to do for the game, but man, they make me sad sometimes.
I remember that item with Malzahar. So
Yep.
fun. Alright, we got a
Here,
fight going on here.
3v2 action
Mark
here.
yourself.
We got a full charge Ashan O, and he survived.
We got a teleport coming in. Nivea.
Oh,
Nice wall.
Diego missed the stun. He's going in. And, Moore got it. I need to flash out. Ashan flash.
Flash him in.
It's still got a passive, but
Egg.
it's a scramble egg now.
Yep, scrambled are good.
We gave it to Wraith.
Yeah,
And
good,
Wraith is up.
good response there from Hack Game there for the.
Ooh, that's a max rank hook.
Nothing much happening there, but yeah, I mean, good call from Hack there, going for the grubs, turning on Titans when they knew they had to, and flip of the coin. Titans wasn't able to pick anything up there, just unfortunate, and it's gonna cost them quite a bit now. Now the Hack has 6 grubs under their belt.
Who's going for Drake? And
Yeah.
contested again.
I mean, they are trading objective for objective here. They're not necessarily letting anything go to waste, but they still are responding. So that's good to see. You easily could have lost those grubs there and just not went for drag. A lot of teams just don't think about it, but they are they're communicating and they're like, hey, we lost grubs. What do we get? What can we get? And they went and they got dragon. So good to see there. It's like I said earlier, early game. Low elo is a lot of, oh, we lost something and whatever. It's over now.
Yeah.
Instead of we lost that, how do we make it up?
Yep.
So it's good to see they are still trading stuff. I mean, Golden, they aren't far behind at all. It's still only 3-1. Just kind of rolls of the dice here when it comes to the ganks, and so far it's gone in Hack's favor. Can't tell. Is he Blue King? Or is he not formed yet? I don't think he's formed yet.
It's not formed yet, is it?
I can't tell.
4 years old.
Yep, Mordecai's going in here on the gank. We'll be able to pick up
We
Diego.
have Kane coming in.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got the ult.
Yep, action coming up with the ult. If Miso can hit the pull here, might be able to pick up the kill.
He's up shield and heal. Yep.
Wraith's gonna go for it. It's a little risky. Wait for minions. And they have a 3-man, 3 against 1 here. Hound's gonna tank and,
Yeah.
and they're gonna get out. Good play there. Sharing that power aggro.
If they'll secure that turret. And
Yeah.
a little bit of action bot lane. Nothing too serious.
Yeah. I don't think the
Definitely.
king is in form.
I don't
That's
think
not
so.
the red form. That is.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. I wonder, does his little picture change in the top right if he changes?
Yeah.
form?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think he's still normal. So
Yeah.
dang, he's already doing all this and still in that form. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wait,
Waiting
yeah.
for the. He's probably waiting for the grand
Yeah.
finale.
Okay, we're gonna have a 2v2 here. Action is gonna follow.
Oh.
This in the middle.
Yeah.
He still gets bursted down.
Mordecai's lives.
They can still might it.
Yeah. He's gotta commit.
And
Let's steal it.
blue side
Does he get
stole
the
it.
eye? He does get the eye too. Able to pick up that eye before they goes down.
That was the objective.
Still, we do have a 3v2 here. They gotta get out of
And
here.
they're still fighting. Oh, it sounds like I got caught.
You know what?
And
I
the
think-
kill for auction.
I think it is Blue King, actually. I think he's going the Red King build on Blue, because he threw out his W and it's still running. Never stopped running. I don't think. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Purple
I don't know.
Purple king.
Turret goes to bot lane.
I don't know. The great mystery of game 2 here. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think Kane enough to tell a difference. But
Yeah.
little bit of a recap there. 1-2 fights in a row there for Hack. Good calls, good communication. Action always followed the bird when Anivia, would come up from mid lane. So good calls from there. Like I said, Titans are responding. It's just they are just sadly not coming out on top through these fights, and that over time it's just slowly starting to eat away at them.
It is 1-7, 16 minutes in, with a 3K gold lead on red side.
Oh, this is pretty similar to last game. Titans
Yeah.
were almost same situation here, and Hack was able to stay passive and bring it back. So I wouldn't be surprised. Titan definitely is not out of this game. They are still in this.
Colonel Drake is going for the night until Elder, so
Yeah. Probably going to see a fight down there. Be a good drag for Titans to get, because that means they're only one away from having that 4 drag buff. And that's definitely something they would need to get, be a good booster to get themselves
get rolling.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start that snowball for sure. So probably going to see everyone kind of venturing down near that bot lane. We got 20 seconds here till drag as well. And I wouldn't be surprised. Mid, top, and jungle are pretty far ahead if they tried to go for an early Baron as well. Just because it'd be hard to contest that if you're a little bit behind. So we're going to see after this drag. Kind of.
Red team is going to be contesting.
Yep. It's going to be a good fight here. Action does have to back, but does have teleport, so we'll be able to get back in this fight. And here we go. About to see a fight. No, that is Red Team.
That's the red. Yep, that's a red.
That is Red Team. Oh my gosh!
Finally.
About time. Here we go. He's going to go in here. Get the move on the bird. He's sectioning off those 3 from the fight. Very good play from him. What is going on?
Blue team got Drake. Secure
Wow.
the
We got Drake.
Dang.
Shut
3 for 9. Good.
Good
Play.
flash.
This is going to be an ace here. This is going to be an ace here.
He gets out.
He.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be
He's-
out of there.
Oh, he better.
What's going on here? Good play from Titans there. Able to get that drag, get 4 kills. That was the snowball they needed, honestly. They are evening it out pretty well. You could see Kane went in against his 3 and almost 1v3. Had that good section off, cutting him off, but the 2 from Titans were able to take down the rest of
Oh, good hook.
Great.
And they're fighting again.
Hound is coming in.
God.
Pretty tanky.
And the ADC is gone.
Needed.
Look how tanky that
They
Kane
needed
is.
to come back.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting scrambled again.
Oh.
Not fried, but scrambled.
That was a 4 for 4 trade now.
Yeah.
That's how quickly things can flop in League. They went, 1-7 to like 2-5, and now we're at 6-11. It's just kind of doubled the kills for both
If
teams.
Blue team
here.
was able to get out there after the Drake secure, then that would have been really even.
Yeah, they
But
did get a little
Red team
greedy.
came back and gave him an answer.
Yeah, they got the turret, which is good to get, but they did overstay.
Yup.
Kane was able to get in there, initiate another fight, and it's hard to win 2 fights in a row without backing. So yeah.
Oh,
So,
that Viego just made a stun.
not on the blue buff. We saw that.
We saw that.
I'll play Lee Sin or something. I don't even know how I miss half these jungle monsters. Like through the bush or something, throwing a cube, gone. Somehow. I don't know how. I feel like they dodge it every time. So what do we got here? Baron is up and drags up in 250. So I don't... It's going to be tough to see if Hack wants to go for an early Baron here. I feel like they can win a team fight doing it, but it will be risky for sure.
Yeah, I'm not making that prediction for the Baron like I did last game, because these picks are all over.
Yeah, very different for sure.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna see something They know he's there. They have vision. Good call to retreat there and get out.
Retreat.
You can see here they all are outside. They might go for a Baron here. You know what? They're definitely looking for a pick right now. If they get that pick, they are gonna go for this Baron for sure. Titans gotta play a little cautious and stay alive.
Yeah. Titan have to be careful because the Hawks got the grub, the 6-4 grubs, but also Baron. That is, they can like push all the way down to their base.
Yeah, that can be very hard to deal with for sure.
But at the same time, like Titans had 3 dragons. Like
that's true.
They could give up Barons to get Soul, but the pushing from Baron and the Voice Grub is like very hard for them to like get back.
Yeah, that can definitely push mid game into Hack's favor there if they get that Baron. Just even getting an inhib alone is like it's very good for Hack and it's very hard to deal with for Titans. So they definitely I feel like passive is kind of their way to go about this game right now because if you try to force a fight and you come out on top, that's good. But if they try to push a fight and they come out on the bottom, that is extremely bad.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Does pick up the kill on the bird here. No scrambling this time. Good catch there in the bot lane. Probably going to set up for drag off of that. But it does look like Jeff, the squid, does have teleport. So we'll be able to get back in it for this drag fight. This is a pretty big drag to fight over. If Titans get this, that is kind of what they need to shoot themselves back up into the game. Because they'll get that 4th drag.
I think Hawks is preparing for Dragon, and so is the Titans.
Yeah, they are. This one's going to be contested for sure. Or they might let it go, because if they get it, that is good. But if they team fight and die here, that is not good news.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is like the decision you have to make. If we all die here, that's extremely bad. But if we give a drag and go push a lane or something, you lose something, but you don't lose a lot, if that makes sense. So you're gonna have to decide here what you want to lose, or possibly gain.
You can risk it and steal the dragon. Oh, they coming out.
He's just gonna push Viego off of there.
That's a dragon
They're going in here.
Viego is gone.
I was spectating. I was wondering how we could see him in the mortal. So confused.
Silver's still alive. So this will be good.
And those are like the decisions, when you have to make as a team. Like, if they get that dragon, that's really good. But if they don't, this is what happens. And now Hack hasn't even...
Oh, look at that MF. Like, just tippy toe around.
I hate that chance. Tiptoeing around and hits you, or like shoots you a little bit and like disappears.
1k damage, tiptoeing this portion.
It's so annoying. Like, why does she run so fast? So annoying. This should have been understood. Yeah, we're gonna see here. That is the 6 grubs and the Baron, so this is gonna be Titans have got to be in like reserve mode right now. Stay back. Don't fight. Wait out Baron and hope for the best. Honestly, maybe get a pick. Somewhere, but it's gonna be tough because now Hack's probably just gonna do something like a 1-3-1 here. Have 1 top, 3 mid, 1 bot, and they're just gonna. Now that they're ahead, and it's gonna be hard for Titans to challenge each one individually. That's what they're gonna force them to do. They're gonna split them up and go to side lanes. And you can see here they have action in the top, they have 3 hanging around mid, and they have 1 bot. Luckily, Jeff the Squid can hold his own though, always. I would have taken down that way pretty easily and stopped Miso from doing much of anything.
Well, Ghana's here.
It's going to be a little risky going for a dive here. But they got to commit to something.
Yeah, they have no minions to follow up with.
Yeah. And also, like, their Baron buff is ticking. This is exactly what Titans need right now. Hack isn't being too aggressive pushing any lane. And you know, Baron isn't all that useful if you're not using it to your advantage. So they really gotta do something with it here and not let it go to waste.
At least take an objective.
Oh, Silver got caught. Oh, and a flash from Silver. More game.
Halfway over now.
Good job, but
What did I
the
miss?
Silver got caught. E flash and E. That's unfortunate.
Here's that Baron push they're talking about.
Pushing.
They're gonna
Oh,
send him on top of him too, try to bring the
Oh.
wave down.
looks like we're doing what we want over here. Yeah, just split up and then push.
Yep, good call there. Now when they respond to those, that's when you push the lane
Yeah.
that they didn't respond to, I guess. So you're gonna see action in the bot lane try to pick up that bot tower. And that's like a lot of teams you'll see him get Baron buff and think they're invincible.
Means harassing Ornn. Just trying to get a little bit more on the turret. Bot lane turret goes down.
Yeah, it really seems like that Kane buff is treating Hound pretty nicely right now. She's
Yeah.
pretty tanky too. That's only 2 items. She looks like an endgame tank. Like, crazy. But yeah, I mean, a lot of teams you'll see, they'll get that Baron buff and they'll think they're invincible. They try to go for team fights and push, and you know, a lot of time it can't work out for them and they'll go down. But here you'll see Hack isn't underestimating the Titans. They're just slowly trying to pick away at them. So they're not trying to commit too hard and lose their lead, and that's a good thing to do. And Titans are holding their own for sure. Definitely defending this Baron buff, so good for them. It looks like they did successfully wait out the Baron buff. So good call there from Titans. Playing safe.
Lost a couple of
we'll
objectives,
see
but it's
Ashan's
pretty
working.
even.
A little bit of a scuffle here in the jungle, but
Find it.
where's
It's up and dirty.
yeah, his number? My eyes ain't good enough to see these tiny numbers. Yeah, Drake's up 20 seconds now. Yeah, they're gonna be a good one. Be really good for Titans to nab this dragon if they're able to steal it. Maybe Viego's able to jump in and get it. So they're gonna try to fight here before the dragon. Try to come out on top.
Oh,
my!
right there. That's a massacre.
Yeah, Mordekaiser was able to
Nice,
snap.
good misfortune ult.
Yeah, good Anivia ultimate. Just absolutely deleted Mordekaiser. Down, still going in though. Hits the knockout.
Kane got.
They need to commit to this. Either team does.
Down.
Action's going to be able to clean up.
And
Doesn't go for the sitter. Goes for the bird there.
She gets 2 revives.
yep.
And Mordekaiser teleports mid.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can see these like repeats from last game almost. I mean, mid lanes, you know, I know Action is a little ahead here, 8-1, but they're still holding their own. Like, they're a very even bot lane, if that makes sense. Bot lane, mid lane. Oh my gosh, they're very even mid lane. So it's always nice to see, like, even though Action's 8-1, and Nivea's not in any way following in any way. It's just how the game goes. But yeah, I mean, good call from Hack there. Able to fight. They did lose some in the fight, but were able to get that dragon. Titans definitely didn't go down without a fight. Were able to pick up some kills. And man, they have a really good team fight. That Ornn ult and then just having a Nivea's ult in the middle of everything really just, you'll underestimate her seeing that she's 3 and 4, but just absolutely, I saw her just absolutely shred Mordekaiser. And that's something they definitely have to look out for and be aware of. And then I guess you have to remember as well, like later throughout the game, they're going to be scaling and scaling. So these
Turns up
team
in
fights.
10 seconds. So I think that they're prepping for that.
Probably. See him setting up here. This is going to be a fight. I mean, if it doesn't go their way, this very well could be the end. Especially if you get that Baron buff, able to steamroll down mid. So yeah, you either gotta fight it or not fight it. Can't half commit to something like this. I think they're making the
Jungler
right
and
call.
River is not even there yet, so
Yeah.
they probably won't be a contest.
I mean, it's smart. It's better waiting out Baron buff than trying to fight it and possibly die from it. Hound is in here alone.
And the King with up and
Yep, one team fight.
Orange.
Good catch there. Just unfortunate from Thresh, was just sadly kind of just in the back, and they were able to, pick him up, scoop him up. Looks like here it is 5v4, so they're gonna put one in the top lane, even at that 4v4, but have a side push.
Yep.
Oh, you.
That lane's committed. Ornn's getting chunked. Mordekaiser's pushing top lane with Baron buff. Bot lane's pushed in.
But Diego doesn't have voice player, so it's pretty hard.
Bot lane's getting pushed in. Mid lane team fight. Center's coming in.
That's the missile. Not a misfortune. Oh,
Mordekaiser.
oh, that's Mordekaiser ult. Oh, Diego gets him to kill him.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Holy crap! I didn't think he was gonna just do that. That's crazy. Wow.
yeah. That's just 1v2.
And
Oh, that's
Second.
all. And
Can.
looking like they might be able to
think
close out
that's-
the game here, especially with Baron buff.
yeah, and
That's gonna wrap up game
Game.
2.
A summoner has
GG's,
GG.
everyone. Hack
Good
able
job,
to pick up that second victory there. Everyone played well. It wasn't necessarily like, especially early game, it was very it wasn't one-sided at all, both games. They both played a very, very good early game. It's just mid game to late game, it kind of just went in Hack's favor, and
It just snowballed into Hack's favor there for the win.
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
can't really ask for much of anything else. Anything else you guys have about the match?
Not really.
Okay, well, good games from everyone. I believe we are going to be bringing in a player from Hack's team here shortly. Just a little bit of some questions and about the match, and just kind of like a review of the game. What do you think's from like a player's perspective? So if no one else has anything,
Looks like he's ready.
okay, sweet.
Hello,
Welcome.
welcome in.
Welcome.
So if you don't mind, give yourself a little bit of a introduction. Wraith here, just kind of your position and your league background, I guess.
Yeah, I guess my name is Ian, and I am a first semester student at Hack. I've been playing League for a few years now, but I've only taken it seriously since season 10. And when I heard that Hack had an esports program, I thought it'd be fun to do, and I've been doing well in solo queue recently, so competitive might be a fun thing.
I guess I'll just one quick question, I guess, about both games. Kind of seemed like, especially in the first game, it was going, quite a bit in the Titans' favor. They were playing really well that early game, and it almost seemed like in both games, it slowly just went in your in your favor near the mid and end of the game. So like in general, what was your thoughts on early games in both of those matches?
I think especially on game 1, they had a difficult team to deal with in the beginning, but we just scaled a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just kind of easy to slow down the game. And then eventually when I got my execute on Smolder, it was just kind of impossible for them to play.
Yeah, I guess that Vagar wasn't annoying to deal with, but that Smolder, you could kind of just do your thing, wherever you were, farming and stacking and stacking and stacking. And then once you got to that late mid game, you just were you're actually outputting damage as Smolder does. And then second game there, it almost, kind of seemed like you pulled together that early game, and it's pretty even early game, but kind of just went your favor. Both teams had good calls, but it's good to see that you were able to pull through.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was good opponents.
Kinkers, Than, any questions you got for Wraith?
No, just good games overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good job on your both games. Dude, you guys did pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you for hopping in here. It wasn't too many questions, but if no one else has anything to ask him, thanks for hopping in here. Good playing. I mean, both teams played really well. It was a fun match to stream. So thank you again for coming in here.
Cool. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Quick little interview. That is Hack's captain for the league team. I guess kind of closing it out here. Any final thoughts from either of you on the match?
No, not from me.
I mean, there's not too much. Both teams played really well. So it was a blast casting here. Thanks for having me, and good playing from both teams. Like I said, it wasn't a blowout on either side. I really enjoyed. Usually it is a blowout for other matches, and it's not as fun to cast. So thanks for both teams putting up a fight and not just giving up. And it's always fun to see that we can come together and compete like this. So if that's it, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. And this is the end of week 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.